In the first part of the exam, I will ask you some personal questions. First, I'd like to ask you about studying. Do you work or study?
I currently work, but I've been studying till the last year, and I have studied English translation actually at university, and yeah.
And what is or what was the most interesting part of this major?
I think literature. We had poetry courses, we had literature courses, and I really enjoyed those courses in our college years, university years.
And what kinds of majors do the people in your country study?
All kinds of major, I think, but I think medical majors are very popular nowadays in our country, but it used to be engineering, I think.
Now let's move on to talk about languages. Can learning languages help us?
Learning languages help us. Yeah, of course, they help us in many ways, in like having being able to connect with the world and being able to learn about other cultures. It helps in all sorts of way.
And have you ever learned a new language, or do you wish to?
Yes, I have tried to learn Spanish, and I have also tried to learn some Turkish, but I'm not really fluent in those languages. But yeah, I think it's a really fun experiment.
Does knowing languages allow effective conversations?
Of course, that's how we connect. We use language, and through language, we connect with other people. And knowing the language and actually knowing the culture of language would significantly help us to better connect with other people.
Now let's move on to talk about smiles.
Smiles.
Yes, what are the things that make you smile?
Lots of things. There could be lots of occasions, like seeing a little girl picking a flower and giving it to her mom would make me smile. Seeing someone doing some acts of kindness, cats, I don't know, seeing like when people playing football, yeah, things I like.
And when was the last time someone smiled at you?
I think just in the beginning of our conversation, you had a beautiful smile and you smiled at me. I think that was the last one.
Do you like to smile while posing for photos?
Actually, I get really awkward, like for posing in front of cameras. I'm not really good in front of the camera, so I might sound a little bit clumsy to the photographer or videographer.
Why do you think so?
Because I think I'm more of a introverted kind of person, and because of that, I am not really comfortable sharing and coming out in front of the people.
All right, now that's the end for part one. For part two, I'm going to give you a topic, and I'd like you to talk about it for up to 2 minutes. Before you talk, you'll have 1 minute to think about what you're going to say, and you can make notes if you wish. Do you understand?
Yes, I do.
All right. You can take some paper and a pencil to make notes. And here's your topic. I'd like you to describe a big company in your hometown that employs a lot of people. Here's your cue card. Thank you. Your 1 minute preparation time is over, and you can start speaking right now.
All right. So a big company that employs lots of people had lots of staff. In my hometown is Digicala. That comes to my mind. It is a very big company, and they actually started as a online market for buying phones, but they expanded after that and included all sorts of products in their store, and people now can almost find any sort of products there, and it's somehow could be considered the Amazon of Iran, and it is located in almost the headquarters for the company is located in Tehran, but they have offices throughout the whole country. And I think they provide lots of opportunities for working, and from like the staff in marketing, they have people in production, and they have a wide distribution system, and they will deliver the packages throughout the whole country. So that takes lots of energy, and that takes lots of effort. And I think they actually might, I think, spoil the citizens, because they can buy anything online and get them delivered to them in just a matter of minutes or days. And the disadvantage is, I think, of online shops, you might not always get the actual product that you see on the website, and you might actually get delivered the wrong order, or you might actually get the whole different product and you have to send it back, and yeah, some confusions may happen there. And yeah.
Did you have the experience of buying online from that company that you mentioned?
Yes, actually, I've been a customer of the website for years, and yeah, I have bought different kind of products, but mainly technology-related products like hard drives and things like that.
All right, thank you so much. That's the end of part 2. Please hand me back the paper, the cue cards, and the pen. And now let's move on to the third and the final part.
All right.
We've been talking about a big company in your hometown that employs a lot of people. And now I'd like to ask you some questions related to this. What is the benefit of working in large companies?
I think when you work in a big company, you become a part of a community, and you have the advantage of meeting people and at work, and you can have like group activities as a company, or you can go on and have a holiday with your co-workers.
Do you think the work environment or work culture plays an important role at a firm?
Of course, like where we work, the atmosphere that is dominant in our workspace could really affect how we do our jobs. So I think that plays an important role, and companies should actually dedicate considerable amounts of effort into making the working atmosphere as friendly and productive as they can.
And do big organizations provide better opportunities than smaller organizations?
It depends, not necessarily. I think you could do good in a like local business. You could do even better on a like big company. It depends on the person, actually, I think, and it could be different for individuals.
And has technology become inseparable at workplaces today?
I do think so, yes. I think wherever you go these days, you will find a computer sitting on a desk. And it's an inseparable part of businesses today. And I think technology has helped us a lot, and we do not have to do menial things ourselves, and we don't have to sometimes think about some problems, and the computer will do the thinking for us.
And what do you think the future of technology at the workplace would be?
Like, to be cynical, to see the half empty part of the situation. We people might not have any kind of job, so not being in a workplace to start with. And but to be optimistic and to see the half full, we don't have to do any kind of menial and ordinary jobs, and we do the creative and fun part.
Thank you very much. That's the end of the speaking test. Please give me 2 minutes to review your performance, and we'll get back to you with the feedback.
Thank you for your time.
Do you want to know what band score you'll get in the IELTS speaking test? Perhaps you want to improve your performance and prepare yourself for the real test? Then why not book an online mock test with us that will last for 25 minutes? 12 minutes of the test itself and 13 minutes of comprehensive feedback, plus we'll give you useful tips on how to make your performance better. So, we know how to help you. Join us.
Okay, that was a lot of talking. Do you have any questions?
No, thank you very much. I really appreciate that you give me this feedback, because I know this will help me. This is exactly what I need.
Although my job is hard, I enjoy doing it.
Because you have already practiced for this part. The last time I'm going to on the exam day, you should make sure, okay, this is the last time I'm going to talk about
IELTS Academy for our generation.
Find out movie and talk about what's in the movie and film. So, we were talking about cinema or film.
Welcome back. I did review your performance based on the 4 criteria or band descriptors: fluency and coherence, lexical resource, grammatical range and accuracy, and pronunciation. To be straightforward with you, you were great.
Thank you.
All of those 4 criteria, you demonstrated a great capability to overcome all of the challenges and also maintain the flow of speech. Let's begin with the fluency part. You did have minor hesitations, and all of those hesitations have nothing to do with language. You were searching for ideas, and as long as it's not language related, it's okay. So it's content related. You are trying to come up with the ideas and the right way of expressing your answers. It's okay. Those are natural hesitations, which everybody, even those speaking English as their mother tongue, they face such issues as well. Lexical resource, nothing, no issues to mention, no shortcomings, no problems. And I've jotted down all of the great and strong points that you demonstrated. You used act of kindness, which is a great way of referring to the question that I asked you. You used some advanced words like clumsy, introverted. You also used some idiomatic language. You said, nowadays we see PCs sitting on a desk of every company. You also said half empty, half full. This colloquial language is needed to enhance your band score, and you really rocked it. Thank you so much. And then also used appropriate collocations. You said provide opportunities, deliver packages in a matter of minutes, in a matter of days, dominance, dedicate a considerable amount of time, and none of them were faked. None of them were unnatural. They're all natural. They're not memorized. There's something we call a memorized language. You intentionally sometimes try to use some words or terms that are you have memorized, and you search for occasions or opportunities to try to use them, but none of this happened today, and you used all of those collocations and terms and words naturally. Grammar, flawless. There's one single issue which I know you were a little bit nervous or stressed out. You said A online and online.
Yeah.
And then you use some redundancies like throughout the whole country. When you say throughout, it's throughout the country or in the whole country. And then, yes, but you need to also use complex structures. You missed out on that. You have to intentionally try to come up with some more complex structures to, I know, but perhaps you forgot. You need to also focus on this part to increase your band score. When it comes to pronunciation, it was clear, easy to follow. You had the stress on the words and on the sentences. But the thing you need to add is the intonation, the rise and fall. The rise and fall based on different circumstances. You're talking about, for example, something unpleasant, you fall. And then there's something that provokes happiness, you rise. This natural rise and fall, or what we call intonation, is needed for you to show the examiner that you are a natural English speaker. Good luck on your next journey.